Hi, I'm Kit Kowalski, and today I'm going to be talking about top surgery in Australia. Now, if you look on GoFundMe, every day there are thousands and thousands of GoFundMe pages for young women who are soliciting funds for top surgery. That is a double mastectomy that they're getting in pursuit of a female to male transition. Now, the average asking price is around $5,000. In 2020, a GoFundMe spokeswoman reported that they were seeing a 50% increase in the number of GoFundMe campaigns launched between 2018 and 2019 to cover the costs of top surgeries. And this has also been a doubling in the amounts raised. Now, this was reported in the gay press, which is the Star Observer. If you look on the subreddit Transgender Australia, you'll see a lot of posts regarding the cost of top surgery. So people sharing information about what they got done and how much it cost them. A lot of posts start with, I'm looking to get, or I want to, or I'm going to have. So there's a real sense of agency and control and manifesting their own destiny. And from here I can see that the average is around the 8 to 15K mark. And you'll see people saying, I paid $12,000, I paid $8,000, I paid $15,000. Here I've got a breakdown from Medibank. So someone's saying that they paid all up their surgery, their anaesthetist were out of pocket. And so their cost was around the $8,000 mark. And another person saying that they got $1,200 back for their surgeon's fee. When we're looking at these costs in Australia, the medical billing, we have private health insurance and we have a government portion. So the total out of pocket plus the private health insurance plus the government rebate is the cost of the surgery. So all of these posts here will be talking about that out-of-pocket cost. So there's another portion that is actually being covered out of the communal pot, if you like. Now I just want to take a little bit of a broader look at the economic context for these surgeries. So in 2017, the millionaire Tim Gurner sparked debate with some remarks about millennials and how they're all very lazy and they'd rather spend all their money on avocado on toast and a latte instead of saving for a house. And so there was a lot of public commentary around these remarks and whether or not it was fair or unfair. And I think the most sympathetic interpretation was that these millennial kids, they've grown up in highly structured environments. Their baby boomer parents are kind of hovering over them like helicopter parents, making sure that they're eating their organic greens. And these are the same parents who have already benefited from free education. They've benefited from free medical care, and they have snapped up all the housing, and so they're holding a lot of resources, and they're continuing to hold on to top jobs in industry. So the outlook for these young people is really that the job market is sewn up, the housing market is sewn up, and if they want to pursue education, then they're going to have to pay for it. So it does make sort of a sense that it does make some sense that they would be more interested in treating themselves to a smashed avo, a craft beer, and an iPhone than slaving their guts out trying to save up for a house that they won't be able to afford. Now, speaking of higher education, so if you get a bachelor's degree in Australia, you're probably going to be left with a debt of around $40,000. It depends a little bit on the degree that you get, but there's also, for a general degree, there's absolutely no guarantee of a job in your field. So when you're done studying your degree in gender studies and queer theory, you're probably looking at a job behind the coffee machine in your local cafe. If you want to get a used car, you're looking at, say, around the $30,000 mark. Again, this is out of reach for most young people, especially if they don't have a lucrative job in a field that they've studied for 4 years to get qualified in. And if they're wanting to enter the housing market, so this tiny one-bedroom flat is emblematic of what they're looking at. So this is in a dodgy back lane in Newtown. It's virtually sitting on top of the noisy railway line, and it's going to set you back $800,000. And if you want to get a mortgage for that, you'll be looking at a 10 to 20% deposit up front. So either you've got to save $80,000, you've got to ask your parents for $80,000, or you just continue renting and you buy your smashed Avo. So looking at this kind of outlook, there's no real surprise that young people are looking for more affordable ways to manifest their self-determination or to exercise agency in the world. And particularly if they're not able to do that with their environment or with their job and their career, then of course they're going to be looking at what they do control, which is their bodies. So self-determination, it's priceless, right? And GoFundMe is more than happy to help get you started. I'm the Lady Kit Kowalski. Please like, share and subscribe if you found this video helpful, and visit me at my blog, ladykitKowalski.wordpress.com.